I'm Victoria Dudgeon, and my son is Baylor Dudgeon. So our son Baylor, he's 6 last year. We were establishing care with a new pediatrician in October. When we did that and she was doing her exam, she heard a murmur when she was listening to his heart. So she referred us to cardiology. We went to cardiology at the beginning of November, and through the testing of an echocardiogram and an EKG, they found a significant hole between the chambers of his heart. Blood was flowing back and forth between those chambers. Because of that, his heart was enlarged. I mean, it was scary. It's kind of crazy when you think about kind of his birth story and my pregnancy, and we question like how was it not caught beforehand, because it's a heart defect that kids are born with. So generally these are caught in womb or right after birth. And fixed when they're babies. And, for some reason, Baylor's was not caught at that time until he was 5. I mean, I think now looking back, some things that we were concerned about kind of add up to what was going on inside, but nothing that was significant enough to really alert his previous doctors or us that something like this was going on. The plan to repair it was to try to do it in the cath lab, with obviously is a much less invasive procedure, but there was a possibility that we would have to go into open heart surgery, and so we scheduled both at the same time. Hopeful that they could fix it in the cath lab, but we booked the OR just in case we had to do open heart surgery. So trying to prepare him for both of those things. He knew he was getting his heart fixed, but then trying to prepare him like, hey, you may wake up and this is what could happen. This is what they may have to do. So try to make him understand that so that he was a little prepared and just not in shock of what his body went through. So we found out in November and we had surgery in December. We honestly didn't know if we'd make it home by Christmas. We had to spend one night for sure in the ICU. And luckily, he was doing really well, came out of surgery without being on heart meds. Generally, kids come out of that surgery and are on heart medications just to regulate everything and get their bodies back functioning the way they need to. But he came out of surgery not on any heart medicines. We spent one night in the ICU and one night in the step-down ICU, and then we got to go home, which was kind of a miracle for us, and we were just so thankful that we were able to be home for Christmas. That was the goal. We didn't know if we'd be able to match it, but we did. We, really lean on our faith significantly for our lives, and so we kind of feel like, and we truly believe that God brought us here so our son's life could be saved, and he could put us in a place that was very near to great cardiologists and great doctors and a great hospital like Cook's. And so we really do believe and feel that God was protecting us and brought us here so that we could get the care that Baylor needed. We put it in his hands, and he brought us peace and comfort and reassurance that at the end of the day it was going to be okay. He's actually a completely different kid than what he was a year ago. He's probably gained 20 pounds. He's grown probably a foot, and he has his life back, honestly. Go Baylor! He is living his best life. He brings joy wherever he is, and very high energy, always on the go. So I always like to describe it like the surgery was life-giving for him. This is part of Baylor's story, and hopefully one day he'll be proud of it and be able to share kind of God's goodness through it all.